Hello, thanks for tuning in, and today we'll be playing Clawstar Wrestling. This is a short VN that came out late last year, 2022. It's a sports and wrestling themed VN. It's about these two characters here. Got the jobber on the left and the big strong guy on the right that the crowd cheers for and expects to win. I don't know exactly the main plot of the game because I only viewed certain parts of it, but if you look closely in the middle, there's a third person, and he'll be very important to the plot of the game. One, two, three. It's all over, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we have your winner. The crowd's going wild. It definitely wore wings in my ears. But their cheering isn't for me. Trimmer! 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 Have conscious flat on my back, sore all over. To top it all off, a massive dog's foot paw is pressing down my chest. I look up through the blinding stadium lights to see Tremor, a towering beast that looms over me. He's cheering and boasting, basking in the adoration of the crowd. Another win for the Leon Burger wrestler. Half blinded by the spotlight shining down on the ring, I struggle to maintain my focus. I have to let this tremendous oath get all out before I'm able to get on my feet. Come on, Tremor. How much do you need to celebrate? And once he leans in with more of his weight, the big dog grins as he looks down at me on the mat. Good hustle out there tonight. Same time next week. He's trying to be cute with me, or he's just trying to piss me off. Either way, it's working. He resumes boasting and shouting, playing off the electricity of the crowd. How are they still going at this point? The announcer finally steps in to raise the victor's arm, and Tremor releases me from under his paw. I roll over to my side and try to catch my breath. This song dance is what I have to endure every Friday night. Wrestle a monster 3 times my size, pull on a good show, and let him mop the floor with me. It doesn't help that he is insanely attractive. I would probably be enjoying all this under different circumstances. Maybe that's why I keep coming back to wrestle him. Wow, I must be delirious. I have to whisper quietly to myself. Maybe being deprived of oxygen that long is finally getting into my head. Trevor makes a big show of his victory, traveling to each corner of the ring to show off. Please tell me I don't actually have a crush on this guy. Finished with his victory lap, the now worn out Leon Burger makes a point to step on me as he makes his way out of the ring. I make a loud noise as a big dog casually tramples my body. I can hear him laughing as he makes his way out towards the backstage. A few moments pass as I recover from the pain. God damn it. I have a question on this guy. The royal crowd dies down now that the victor has left the stage. We're the last match of the night, so everyone starts shuffling out of the building. I'm finally able to collect myself, forcing my hands and knees, then through some effort back on my feet. You could have at least tried to hold back Tremor. I wish I held my wheels a bit sore, but nothing that I haven't dealt with before. All things he said was a better night than most. No cheers for me, no applause. Just another Friday night as a jobber for the local heel. I stagger out of the way and move on to the walkway leading to the backstage area. Despite feeling like I had been run over by a string roller, I hold my head up high. I put on a good show after all. The thrilling it must be to see how thrilling it must be to see Goliath utterly flatten David. This crowd certainly loves to see a good squash match. Or is it that they just love to see me getting flattened? Either way, the match is done. I'm getting paid, and I put in my best. I'm not here to be idolized with the crowd. I just want to make sure everyone goes off without a hitch. And if I do my job right, no one gets hurt. Bruised and battered, maybe, but not hurt. Lou has been pairing me up with Tremor more and more lately because the other wrestlers don't know how to work around his brute strength. He's clumsy. He's always causing problems for the boss and me, but he sure knows how to wild a crowd. I'd be cheering for him too if I wasn't the one getting crushed by him every Friday night. Not in the ring, at least. I catch myself with these thoughts again. Wait, what am I saying? It's hard for me to try to act like I'm not enjoying it at all. I can't just let a guy like Trent know that I think he's hot, though. No telling how he levels that. No telling how he levels that against me. I make my way off the main stage, back through the small hallway that leads to our locker room. Thankfully, 3KO is big enough wrestling organization to provide some decent facilities to their wrestlers. Free gym, free tacos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just gotta get here before the bigger guys hog them all. The pay isn't amazing if you're the one getting your ass kicked, but hopefully with that crowd we pulled tonight's paycheck would be worth it. I love wrestling, even if I'm the one getting used as a foot rest for some massive jerk, and feel so alive when I'm out there in front of the crowd. I'd give anything to keep from going back to some mundane job stuck behind a cash register again. But I also need to figure out what's going on with me. Why do I have a crush on a guy who's getting paid to crush me in the ring? As I make it back to my locker, I sigh. The locker room seems empty, but I can still hear the murmurs of the crowd departing the building. Another match in the books. I wait to get my check and hit the bar. I say a rough night like this calls for a beer or two, or 6. At this point, I strip down to my jockstrap. I set aside a towel and flip-flops and to get ready for the shower. I take a moment to rest on the bench, holding my head in my hands. I need to clear my mind. Maybe Arlo will have some advice about this whole Tremor situation. That's why I hear I set a heavy footsteps approach. One of the corner comes with a massive Limburger, staring me down, wearing nothing but a wide grin and a towel. He leans up against the lockers, and I catch a noseful of his scent from the waist on. Great, he's the last person I need to see right now. The what situation now? Fuck. Nothing, it's nothing. Just think out loud. Did he hear me? Fuck, it's hard to tell if someone this thick-headed is actually thinking. I didn't know you were still here, Tremor. Quit, change the subject. Should you be off celebrating somewhere? He grins down to me on the bench. Tremor manages to look even more imposing than usual from here. What? I can't come check on my little buddy? Check in on me? Since when do you care about how I'm doing? No need to get snippy. Can't I just chat? I can't help but glare up at him. I generally can't tell what his angle is here. He's barely said 2 words to me outside the ring, but ever since we started wrestling together more. Right. That sure was some crowd tonight, right? They love watching every second of me wiping the floor with you. Oh, he just came here to glow. Terrific. You don't need to remind me. I was there. Oh, come on now. Isn't that just what you love? Put on a good show and all that. We sure gave them their money's worth tonight. Speaking of putting on a show, mind covering up? Right in front of me, I can see the tip of his dick peeking through the slit on a towel now. God damn, he's huge. Of course he is. My eyes are up here, bud. Well, I guess you would be happy to get a peek after all this time wrestling together. I quickly look away. If this is his way of trying to get under my skin, it's working. Shut up. Figure as much. How about we go celebrate my win tonight? I'll even let you buy me a drink. You see? Trying to flirt with me? After all that sit in the wing? What the hell is this guy's deal? Fuck off, Trevor. I just wanted to hit the silence and be on my way. No need to be rude. I was just trying to be friendly. You should be so lucky to get to share the wing with me. I'm only in the ring with you because no one else wants you to break their neck. The smug grin is quickly replaced by a scowl. What was that, you liberty little fox? You heard me. Why, you little? I don't want to deal with this shit right now. You're a sloppy wrestler who only gets by because I'm here to make you look good. He scoffs. Watch who you're calling sloppy while you're leaking through your jock. Wait, what is he? He pulls down my quads. Fuck. It takes me a second to realize that I'm hard as a rock right now. Why is this happening now in front of him? I quickly try to cover myself up with a towel I laid out. It's pointless though. Trevor's already seen it and now has a huge grin on his face. So that's how it is, huh? Little jobber kid's in the wing with a big sloppy wrestler because what? You got the hots for me? No, shut up. Can't you just fuck off? Oh, come on now. You sure you don't want a piece of all this? Tony drops his towel intentionally, letting me get a good full look at him. Fuck, he's not wrong. Look, I could just leave you to deal with that little situation of yours. Or, our gravity casually strolls toward me. You can lay down on that bench and show how much you love losing to the better wrestler. It's just a fucking dick. I'm not the one trying to hire a boner, bud. Why not give in and have a little bit of a locker room fun? I look away again. My face is bright red. Is he being serious right now? Why should I even listen to this asshole? I wish he would just fuck off, but at the same time, am I ever going to get a chance to indulge like this again? Maybe I'll still listen to the boner. I give a defeated sigh and lay back on the bench. Fine. I feel so stupid. Why am I folding like this? That's what I thought. I could hear the smug satisfaction in his voice as he approached. The bright lights in the locker room were soon blocked out as he huged out moves, or looking over me between his legs. He looks gigantic from this perspective. In one swift motion, he slams his massive ass right on top of me. Ugh. I glance, his hefty frame settles on my chest, his ass wiggling to find a comfortable spot. Over 500 pounds of pompous Leonberger now rests firmly on top of me. Trimmer chuckles as his ball sack, fragrant from the night's performance in the ring, settles over my muzzle and nose. Cozy enough for you? He starts to gyrate his massive ass down on my body. Labored groans are forced from my compressed torso. The smell of sweat fills my nose as a massive paw presses against the back of my head, pushing it deeper into the fur of his crotch. That's what I thought. A trouble like you needs a good reminder of who's the top dog around here. I struggle in vain to free myself as my arms press up against Trimmer's tree trunk thighs, but the dog remains planted steadfast. A mountain of bulk slowly but surely grinding my ribs into a fine dust. Trimmer is beside himself with laughter, fully enjoying the situation at hand. See, do you enjoy it? I knew you wouldn't subject yourself to all this without some ulterior motive. You must have been trying to get me to do this to you for ages now, huh? If all the blood wasn't around being forced into my head by that immense pressure, I would be turning red from embarrassment. He's not wrong, but this is the worst way for him to figure it out. Why did he have to find out on a night like this? Several excruciating moments pass before I feel the massive weight lift from my body. I gasp for air and clutch my wrist as the tremor continues to stand over me. He's got that stupid smug grin on his face again. Slowly coming to us, I'm surprised to see what's looking back to me. The brute is sporting in full erection, letting it dangle mere inches from my face as he looms over me. This is just what you wanted, right? Getting used and abused by such a big, strong man. Before I can formulate a response, he steps away, leaving me stiff and breathless on the bench. Well, I'm flattered, really. Maybe I'll let you suck me off once you get some wins under your belt. I'm panting heavily, speechless. Catch you later, Eli. With a wink, he leaves me laying there, sore, humiliated, painfully erect. God damn it. Why does he have to be an asshole? And why does he have to be so fucking hot? God damn it. I heaved through my words as I tried to catch my breath again. If my words weren't bruised before, they sure as shit are now. The throat of my dick begins to ache as I catch the lingering scent of Trimmer's balls on my nose. Now I have to take care of this too. I'm beyond frustrated and flustered. All I can manage to do is slam my fist against the locker as I try to process these stupid feelings of mine. The cold water washes over me, and I let out a long sigh of relief. I don't know if there's any science behind it, but the icy cold always soothes my aches, the physical ones at least. My torso is still a bit tender as I scrub it. I sigh again as I lather my body. Way you go, idiot. You mouth off to someone you've been crushing on and you got crushed for the trouble. Now definitely knows. Fuck. I just want to get my check and get out of here. Hopefully Leroy is in a good mood. I don't think I could stand anything else going wrong tonight. Even after towel drying, I swear I can still smell tremor lingering on my muzzle. I don't hate it, but I also fucking hate it. By this point, all the matches have finished, and the crowd has since dispersed. Only thing left behind is their empty plastic cups of beer. As I look around to find Leroy, I see her talking with a few people by the manager's office. A mountain of a lion in a suit, and I think he's wearing a mask. He stands stoically behind a black cat who sticks out like a sore thumb. This smaller guy is wearing a well-tailored suit, but I guess it's expensive as hell, and talking Leroy's ear off. I can see how annoyed she is even from here. I should probably wait around until they're done talking. Don't want to be rude. I wish I feel my whole body ache. Didn't work out so well for me last time. An awkward few minutes pass by and Leroy waves off her mysterious guest, giving me a chance to catch her as she's walking back to her office. She waves as she sees me. Eliza, I was wondering when you would show up. Just came to collect my check and leave. It's been a rough night so far. Figures months. I always saw Tremor on his way out. Tell me he bumped into you in the lockers. I furrowed my brows. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Something wrong? I shake my head sheepishly. No, just getting rubbed the wrong way tonight. In more ways than one. I'll be alright after some rest and I hold out my hand. She rolls her eyes and hands me my check. I eagerly pluck it from her and take a look. Checking the amount, my heart sinks a bit. This can't be right. This is it for all that work? I thought we pulled in a huge crowd tonight. Neela sighs and puts her fingers to her temple. She's thinking of how to break it to me softly again, but I interrupt before she speaks. I'm busting my ass dealing with Tremor since no one else will. What gives? Look, Eliza, you're really good at what you do. I know it. You know it. And I wager the guest Tremor probably knows it as well. and that thick skull of his is capable of forming thoughts. Right, and being good at getting your ass kicked isn't what's pulling in the crowd's trimmer. Being good at getting your ass kicked isn't what pulling in the crowd's trimmer is. You're really good at getting crushed by him, but that's not enough to sell tickets. That's bullshit, and you know it. I can feel myself getting heated, agitated by my already sore body as I clench the measly pay stub in my hands. I'm not trying to talk down to you, Eliza. It's getting hard to convince people to keep coming back for the same match. I can't sell a jobber who keeps getting pounded by the same guy every week, and no one else wants to step in the ring with that brute. Either you need to drop him, or I'll have to drop both of you. I'll freeze. It seems like such a simple solution, right? Just get rid of that jerk, but you say it like it's such an easy thing to do. The guy's an ass, but he gets how to put on a show. Way better than most guys here. Wait, why am I defending him? It takes two to put on a good show, but we don't have any guys to keep up with him other than you. You see where my issue is, right? Right. I don't like being an asshole, but there are plenty of other wrestlers eager for a chance to make it here. We're not a huge promotion, but most of the guys here aren't interested in ending their career early wrestling someone as reckless as Tremor. I don't like the sound of that, not one bit. Look, I'm trying to find the right way to articulate my thoughts. I don't want you to have to fire me. I want you to have to fire him, but I don't want to get fired either. Then you better figure out a way to make it work. I clutch my head. This is all too much right now. What a silly night. Look, I just need some time to think this over. Is that right? Lil looks me over. She has a hint of concern in her eyes as she sees the state I'm in. Fine, but you're going to have to make a decision soon, Elijah. You're a great wrestler, but you're going to have to step up or step out. There's just no room in the big leagues for jobbers like you, kid. No matter how skilled you are. The words pierced right through me. My shoulders droop and let out a sigh. I know, you're right. It's always just fuck. Eli. I went past her wordlessly, and I can feel her eyes on my back as I try to hold myself together. I let out a sigh. This night has turned into a huge fucking mess. I fold my paycheck and stuff it away in my wallet. Measly as it is, I can at least pay rent this month. Going to be a bit tight with groceries though. I step outside and meet the crisp autumn air. The cool wind is a welcome change to a stuffy venue. No dew smells, no spilled beer and popcorn, just night sky. I take a deep breath in and I'm immediately reminded of a tremor as the scent lingers on my whiskers. Oh, fucking course. Can't even enjoy the peace and quiet without thinking of him. But I notice it's not entirely quiet on the streets tonight. Looking out across the venue's parking lot, I see small circles that have remained after the show to talk about the night's matches. A lot of heated debates about who's going to come out on top in local leagues and who has potential to get scouted for bigger organizations. A couple mentions of Tremor. A few moments about the up-and-comers that I haven't even had a chance to chat with yet. Guess those are the guys aiming to replace me, huh? These intrusive thoughts aren't doing me any favors. I try to shake them off. I throw my hood up and quickly try to put some distance between me and the building. I've had enough excitement for the night, thanks. Shuffling past the small crowds, there's not a single mention of my name. Hell, I'll probably just look like another spectator to them right now. No one's going to pay attention to the jobber, the guy who just got sat on by the massive showboating brute. I can't help but think about that dumb smug grin of his huge sway body looming over me. Wait, damn it. Please, boy, no more Tremor tonight, okay? Just let me walk in peace, please. No response. 3 blocks is a long way to walk, Give me plenty of time to reflect on how little I've got going in my life right now. The only thing I'm really good at is wrestling. Even that prospect is looking sacred right now. Leo's words bounce around in my skull, and I can't shake that look of pity in her eyes. Damn it, I like being a jobber. Why can't that be enough? I'm not here to see my name in lights. I just want to wrestle. My ears droop as I let out a defeated sigh. Every step I make towards the bar hurts. Every second I spend thinking about the night makes me more and more depressed. I try to move a bit slower to ease the aches. The 5-minute walk takes me 15, but finally I arrived at my destination. The neon letters illuminate my face as I look up to see my favorite glowing sign, a lucky dog. I chuckle. I can feel my aching body complain about it. I don't know what stings more right now, the irony or the bruise. I make my way through the heavy door. I'm comforted by the familiar sights in my favorite gay bar. Dressings and pride flags, weird little Toskis hanging off the walls, and plenty of people, all who seem to be having a much better night than me. I had to stand up on the tips of my toes to get a good look at the bar. Thanks, Foster, hoping to score a good seat. Maybe there's a spot open with room on either side. No one above me as I stew in my misery. The bar stools here are just tall enough to make me feel awkward sitting on them. I drop my hood and stick out the fur. It's much warmer here than outside, but I'll leave my jacket on for the time being. I start looking around the room, hoping to find a familiar face. As my eyes return to the bar, I find that there's already a cold beer waiting in front of me. You know, Elijah, figured you'd be showing up here tonight. Although owner of this establishment and likely the only real friend I have right now. The friendly banter's voice is enough to soothe my ears right now, even through the rowdy conversations of the crowd. How are you holding up? Not great, if I'm being honest. The kangaroo looks at me sympathetically. It's not hard to tell that I've been through the ringer tonight. Cut the match tonight. You were doing good out there. Think so? Yeah, well, up until you weren't doing good at least. You know how these things go. It's my job to make it look mostly convincing. I'm mostly convinced that you're gonna get hurt if they keep making you wrestle that Hughes fella. He pauses and shoots me a concerned look. Are you actually alright though? Look like he put in some extra work at the end there. As far as I can be for getting steamrolled by 500 pounds of asshole. He chuckles. Now there's a pretty mental image. Arlo slides a glass of beer my way. It's a cheap stuff. Have a few in the house, will ya? I down the glass immediately and don't let up until the last drop. Ha. Thanks, but I'm not some charity case though, alright? Not according to your bar tab. Just let me treat you for the night. You look like hell. He refills my glass as soon as I set it down. This isn't the healthiest way to clear my mind, but it's helping. I take more reserved sips of my second drink, not wanting to overdo things before I get a chance to catch up. Trust me, I feel much worse than I look. Ever had a fully grown Liam Burger slam his body into yours at running speed? Can't say I've had the pleasure, no. Well, I wouldn't really recommend it. Maybe not in the ring at least. Arlo chuckles, resuming his duties behind the bar. I try to let Arlo steer the conversation more into what's been going on with him in a desperate attempt to avoid saying something stupid. He tells me about some recent exploits, some cute guys who come through, a little bit about the new knots he's learned. Arlo's quite handy with a rope, I couldn't learn, really into tying guys up and getting tied up. The kangaroo is impressive to watch when he's in his element, both at the bar and in a more intimate setting. Maybe I'll have him show me some of the new stuff when my body isn't feeling broken. I miss this. Just chatting about this and that. Hot dudes, all those flings here and there. What new games are coming out soon? We've had long conversations like in the past about different things we like. It's nice being able to talk so casually about the kind of guys I'm into without being judged. Bigger men, of course, ones that can easily manhandle me. Kinda like, oh why, him. We're able to maintain small talk when he moves around to help out the other patrons, making sure that we feel my glass each time it gets set down. I feel him in on the city details of the night, opting out of the particulars of my run-in with Tremor. All I can pick up on the fact that I'm holding something, but it doesn't press me for more details. Well said, Eli. I'm sorry to hear about all that. Yeah, me too. I know it's probably the last thing you need on your mind right now, but any idea how you're going to handle this mess? Not a goddamn clue, Arlo. I burn my head in my hands. This is almost too much to take right now. I can't seem to think straight, and the beer's not helping. To top it all off, I think I have a crush on Tremor. Can you believe that shit? Wait. Shit. Why did I say that out loud? Shit. Arlo looks at me, half surprised and half expectant. Wait, I meant. Well, at least now you know. The kangaroo grins at me, smug. Wait, what are you saying? You're not that hard to read, Eli. You think I can put two and two together? Little fox who loves to get crushed finds a big smelly dog who loves to crush him. Of course you will have a thing for that guy. I'm just sorry it took you this long to figure it out for yourself. I throw my hood over my head and groan, face down on the bar. Oh my God. I'm not supposed to feel this way about a jerk like that, right? Am I crazy? Well, maybe a little, but not for a little crush. Or big crush, as it were. I say you face down, too embarrassed to even meet Arlo in the eyes. Am I really that transparent? Then what? What do you mean, what? What do I do? Hard to say. Have you tried maybe just talking to him? Last time I chatted with him, I ended up getting my face stuffed into a stray crotch. He blinks. Oh, I wasn't going to tell him. I thought that's what you were into. So, yes it is. Fuck. But now he knows. And now you know. And now I don't know what to do. Fuck. All my feelings are starting to pour out, and it's taking all the self-restraint I have to keep it together. What the fuck is wrong with me? I let my head fall to the bar with a thud. Ow, why did I do that? Why did I do any of the things I do? Fuck. I feel Arlo reach out and place his hand on my shoulder. Whoa, hold on now, Eli. I'm not trying to get on your ass about this. I just wanted to help you out. I must look like I'm out of my goddamn mind right now. And I can stand to try to catch my breath. Bring it all back to center, Elijah. Stay now. Okay. Get it together. I slapped my own face a few times. Ow. Still sore. Arlo watches wordlessly as I take a few deep breaths and remove my hood. Back to normal. Well, normalish. You good? I'm good. Yeah. Sorry. No need to apologies. You're having a rough night. It happens. But the sooner you talk things out with him, the sooner you can figure out what it is you want to do about it. Okay, yeah, you're right. Maybe I should just go talk to him. Arlo clears his throat. Well, lucky for you. Arlo suddenly gestures at a table behind me with his eyes trying his best not to draw any attention. I try to be as nonchalant as I can, but I have to fully turn around to get a good look. There he is. Trevor is sitting at a booth surrounded by his loudmouth friends. They're all laughing up a storm, but Trimmer is sitting quietly with a different expression than I would have expected. I think he's upset. What does he have to be upset about? I've seen him angry plenty of times, but nothing like this. Is this really the same loudmouth jerk that was grinding my ass on me 2 hours ago? As I speculate the cause for his sullen expression, Trimmer looks up and we briefly make eye contact. He looks just as surprised as I am when we lock eyes. Shit. I jerk my head back around and try to keep low. Shit, do you think he saw me? The kangaroo takes a brief glance past me. Pretty sure he saw you, yeah. God damn it, now he's going to think I'm stalking him or something. He's not still looking, is he? Oh, chuckles to himself as he starts to take a few steps back. He's doing more than that. I think he's on his way. Better sit up straight. I give you some space to figure things out. I mouth a reckless plea for him to stay. He steps away to help, and I guess that's when I hear his voice in my ear. Elijah, is that you? Not as loud or gruff as I was expecting. Guess he must be tired from all the boasting earlier. I take a moment to reply, letting my thoughts run their course before opening my mouth. Yep, it's me. Thought it was you. He points up to his own head. The hair really stands out. I sit there at the bar at a loss for words. I have so many things running through my mind that I just can't seem to find what it is I'm trying to say. Look, hey, I'm not here to start shit again. I just want to, What? He rubs the back of his head. If I went a few beers deep, I'd say he's a little flustered right now. I'm not good at all of this. Just give me a second to think. I go back to sip on my cold drink. Take your time. The pause is awkward but brief. Look, all I'm trying to say is, before Trimmer can get any words out, see his friends have surrounded us at the bar. Boy wanted company. Great. Oh shit, is this a guy? Yeah, it's gotta be. Holy shit, look at his little hair thing. Dude, you got an outlay out the other night. How you still in one piece? Must be crazy to want to get in the ring with this guy, right? Look at him. He's a lot smaller in person, though. I'm surprised Trimmer didn't flatten him down to 2 dimensions. They all laugh recklessly in my ear. Trimmer stands silent while my face is burning red. So he just came over here to fucking embarrass me again, huh? Is that it? That's it, I'm out. I quickly hop down from the bar stool and try to serve my way in between the huge rhino and bull that are blocking my exit. Where you off to? It's just a hurry, little man. Yeah, but we're just joking around. No need to get in a tizzy. Get the fuck out of my way. God damn it, they won't buzz. These drunk assholes are blocking my only way out. Oh, come on. I thought you'd at least be strong enough to move us. Haha. I don't need another fucking fight on my hands tonight. He said to fucking move out of the way. Trimmer's voice booms loud enough to shake a few glasses and bottles in their laughing starts immediately. The whole bar is now awkwardly silent as everyone's eyes turn our way. Trimmer's stupid friends make way for me as I storm out the door. Despite the signs, I barely hear Trimmer over my own racing thoughts as he calls out to me while I'm leaving. Elijah, damn it, wait! The heavy door flings open as I push through. I swear if this wasn't Arlo's bar, I would have kicked it off the hinges. I'm such an idiot I can barely see thanks to the tears swelling up in my eyes. Perfect, now I'm crying too. God damn it. Why does it feel like the universe is out to get me tonight? I stop on the empty sidewalk in front of the bar. Thank fuck no one can see me like this right now. I just want to scream into the void. The heavy door swing open again behind me. Then I hear him. Eli, wait, goddammit. Please just give me a second. I turn around and cast a glare that stops the massive dog in his tracks. What, Trimmer, what? What do you fucking want from me? Is it not enough to humiliate me in the ring that you need to do it in front of all your drunk friends too? Trimmer remains silent. He won't even look me in the eye right now. There's been enough bullshit tonight. Please just leave me the fuck alone. He lets out a huge sigh and lifts up to meet my eyes. I can tell he's upset. Why is he upset? What possible reason can he have right now to be upset? Little guy. He pauses a moment. I just want to say that I'm sorry, okay? Sorry for what? For how you treat me? Or for getting me worked up and dissing me once you've had your fun? Both. Fuck, you just what? I'm sorry. He shouts the words at me. I really don't know how else to say it. Trimmer starts to look away, trying to choose his words carefully. That's a first. I wipe my eyes with the sleeve of the jacket and set my hands into my pockets. I start to ease my posture up as he goes on. They could put on a big fucking show every time you step into the ring. And you know, I'm just too stupid to turn it off sometimes. All the times I've been a dick to you. Really, I'm sorry. You might not believe me right now, but really, I am. He still has dropped. You were right earlier in the locker rooms. I wouldn't be where I am without you busting your ass out there for my benefit. The thought never crossed my mind tonight before you actually said it out loud, and of fucking course, my fragile ego couldn't stand it. Right, he actually listened to something I said for once, and he's agreeing with me? Lyra knows it too. She told me as much when I ran into her tonight. She said that I need to get my shit together so she'll drop my sorry ass from the roster. I've been chewed out plenty of times, but she really made her point clear. I really am just a slab of meat that's barely getting by. You two are really the only people who've even made it and until I pointed that out to me, and Lyra did it because of her bottom line. It feels like you're the only one who tried to get through me because you cared. I scared off everyone else, but you actually seem to give a shit about all this. Trimmer gestures with his hands to help try to articulate his point. He still isn't looking me in the eye. I think I'm on the thing, letting the silence fill the air. Does he really mean what he's saying? Is he just drunk? This sudden shift in his attitude is weirding me out right now. Is the apology genuine? Am I even still mad at him? God damn it, Trimmer. Lyra told me the same thing, more or less. She said that I need to move on from jobbing for you, or she's going to get rid of both of us. His ears droop and he sighs. I've never seen a side of him before. For once, he's letting me see him be vulnerable. You're probably better off without me. Trimmer, you actually know what you're doing out there, while I'm just dragging you down. I'm a heel for the crowd, nothing else. I let out a sigh that I feel I've been holding all night. I don't want that. I don't want to stop wrestling, but I also don't want you to stop either. Trimmer finally looks at me. I can see the tension in his shoulders start to release. It's a small relief to hear the big dog actually listens every now and then, but it sure as hell took him long enough. Listen to me. I just need you to actually give a damn when you're in the ring. You know what the audience loves to see, but you barely know how to keep yourself safe. Do you even realize how many times you botch your moves? I have to work twice as hard to make sure neither of us wind up getting hurt. So stop being such an asshole and let me help you. I know. I've been so silly. I'm sorry. He sighs and looks away again. I ease up. It's honestly nice to get all this stuff off my chest. I guess his talk with Lyra really hammered home the reality of the situation for him. You know, I really only did all that extra stuff because I thought you liked but he sailed around. I caught off guard by his remark, so Trimmer did know how much I was enjoying all that. That's why he always goes out his way to serve me in his pits, smother me with his bear hugs, trouble me with his stupid massive paws. Am I the only one just now putting this all together? How blind can I be? And I don't know. I just kind of went with it. Being the big jerk and all, I mistook it all as enthusiasm. But I guess I was wrong, and yeah, again, sorry, I don't really know what else there is to say about it. Tremor, you big idiot. For once, you're not entirely wrong. The dog tossed his head. God damn it, don't make me spell it out for you. I sighed again. It's a fucking love that you're a big jerk. I love how much you love to quest me. Why do you think I've stuck around so long with a huge dope like you? His eyes light up, and the very look on his face eases up. Heh, I knew it. And right back to being smart, classic. I guess that's one issue resolved at least, huh? Well, mostly, but why the hell would you go out of your way to even do all that in the first place? He gulps and his eyes widen. I don't think he was ready for that question. Tillman scratches the back of his head with a giant paw, scrambling to put together a cohesive sentence. Well, I don't really know how to put it, but he gulps. I really like you, okay? There. Fuck. We both stay in shocked silence. My ears are burning hot. My face is bright red. Here I've been feeling like the biggest dumbass on earth for having a crush on this guy. He just blurts out that he feels the same way. Cars pass by on the street while we awkwardly wait for the other to say something. You must both look like such dumbasses out here right now, staring wordlessly at each other. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'm sorry and I'll leave you alone. Trimmer wait. God damn it, you big lug. I really like you too. Even with all the dumb bravado, all the showboating, just everything. It's hard to explain. I swear I can see his tail starting to wag. Ugh, you big idiot. Yes, despite feeling that I got pulverized by a hydraulic press every Friday night, you're the reason I'm able to do what I love. And you do it well. It's hard work, but I know you love it too. You can't fake that shit. So there, I like you. You like me. Now we're both just going to have to figure out what that means. Before I can say more, Trimmer runs up and scoots me off my feet into a tight hug. My face is buried in his chest as he squeezed me against his massive body. It's the first time being in his huge arms where he wasn't trying to beat me to a pulp. I let myself sink into his embrace and actually let myself enjoy it this time. That's what I remember. Ow, ow, ow. Trimmer, can you ease up a bit? Once his sturdy arms compress my aching torso. I'm still pretty tender from being crushed by your huge ass, remember? He looks shocked and quickly sets me back down and let out a sigh of relief. Oh shit, sorry. He settles for resting his massive paws on my shoulders, accompanied by a wagging tail and goofy grin. It feels so dumb, but for the first time tonight I also feel happy. Hell, this is the first time I felt this good in a while. Neither of us knows what to say. It's awkward as hell, but the two of us are content with just standing and smiling in this stupid silence. This exchange has gone on long enough for both of us to notice the long black limousine that has pulled up to where we are on the sidewalk. Pardon me, I hope I'm not interrupting something, gentlemen. We immediately snap out of the moment, Tremor pulling his hands away awkwardly, and look over to see the voice came from a partially rolled down window. From behind the tinted glass, I clock a pair of sunglasses staring out at us, but it's difficult to make out much else. What the hell? How long has this limo been there? Ugh. Look at Trimmer, he only shrugs. Clearly, he's just as confused as I am. Kinda. Can we help you? Well, I certainly hope so. From the other side of the limo, a large lion exits. He's wearing a well-tailored suit. It's gotta be custom made too. There's no way they make suits that big. Tura and I take a step back, thoroughly confused and mildly concerned. The lion silently strolls to the car door, facing us, and I can see more clearly that the lion is also wearing some sort of a mask concealing its face. The large feline wordlessly opens the passenger side door without acknowledging us. Out steps a black cat in a navy suit, also incredibly well put together. His eyes are partially concealed by a pair of gaudy sunglasses as he places his hands at his sides. The masked lion stands solemnly behind the much shorter cat, while the two of them appear to be sizing and trimming me up. Well, pardon my sudden intrusion. I believe a proper introduction is in order. My name is Theo Black. Behind me is my lovely personal assistant, Fang. It is very nice to finally be meeting the two of you in person. Trevor and I exchange a quick, confused glance. Then it clicks. Wait, yeah, shit. This must be the guy Leo was talking to back in the venue. I haven't seen a lot of other weirdos like this at night. Wait, who the hell are you? I saw you earlier tonight talking to my boss. Now you show up here? What gives? Oh yes, Leo. A former colleague. She's actually the one who let me know where I might find the two of you after your show. Ah, well, as you may, or in this case may not be aware, I am the current commissioner of a little wrestling league. Perhaps you've heard of our organization. Does Clawstar Wrestling ring any bells? Clawstar? The fucking Clawstar Wrestling League? What? This is pro stuff, like lights, cameras, broadcast professionals. Is this guy serious? I take that as a yes. Very happy to have found the two of you together. You saved me a little bit of time tonight. What the hell does this commissioner of the Clawstar League want with us? Are you here to recruit us or something? I am actually. You can't be serious. Oh, but I am. I'm here with an offer for the two of you, but it might not be what you were expecting. My heart sinks a bit. Wait, so what's the job then? Are you just looking for stage hands because you can count me out? Nothing of the sort, gentlemen. I'm being quite serious here. I would ask the two of you to keep an open mind for a few moments while I explain. I wanted to make sure you two were right for the task, and given our current location, he looks up to the sign for the lucky dog. Rainbow flags adorn the windows. Our eyes follow. What is he getting at? I believe I was correct in my initial assessment. I will ask you both very kindly to keep this conversation between us. Would that be alright? We both share a look, then nod, cautiously confused but intrigued. What most people associate Clawstar Wrestling with is our premier wrestling promotion. Big shows, big personalities, and above all else, quality entertainment. We have, in addition to the main league, another, more, how shall I put this, secretive side of the organization. Still popular in its own right, but it hosts entertainment for a distinctly different clientele. Wait, there are two Clawstars? Precisely. Well, what's the difference? I'll get into that. I'm unpleased, but to what you mentioned, I was in fact speaking with Lyra earlier this evening. Lyra used to be a competitor on our main stage. She was very good at it. She made enough money to retire and open her own wrestling promotion. But I have come to understand something about wrestling and what types of audiences it tends to draw in. There are those that are there for the typical acts of daring and bravado that take place within the ring. He pauses and shoots a slight grin. And there are those who enjoy the show on a deeper level. They enjoy the thrilling intimacy of two men in close quarters combat. And I've about reached my limit. My patience is starting to get the best of me. Can you just tell us what you're getting at with all this? The cat sighs and adjusts his tie. You're no fun, but I suppose I owe you a direct answer. Gentlemen, I would like to extend you an offer to compete in our Midnight League. I assume this is your secret league. What's with all the mysterious crap? It's quite simple, really. Much like you would expect from any league, two men wrestle for dominance in front of a live audience. The main difference, however, is that the defender goes to spoils. Put simply, the winner gets to fuck the loser for the crowd. Huh? What? Are you serious? You want porn matches? Is that even a thing? I know. It may seem like a wild proposition, but I have come to realize that people love to see men duke out for the opportunity to come out on top. The act of proving their power and taking their trophy right there and there. Wrestling is changing, and we in the Midnight League are leading the way in these uncharted waters. What the hell am I listening to? Some sort of secret sex wrestling cabal? You're probably thinking that this is some sort of elaborate ruse, but I assure you it is not. I'm very serious about this offer. I have seen the two of you in the ring, and let's be honest, you are just one step removed from fucking each other already, are you not? Truman moves forward, his confusion quickly turned to agitation. Hey now, you listen here, you low. Fane steps forward in front of Theo, facing the Hound without hesitation. This lion is the only guy I've seen that can match his size. I would wager I guess he knows how to use that brawn too. Trimmer hesitates and stops in his tracks. Theo gives a polite laugh before waving a hand to signal for Fane to back down. He resumes his position behind Theo with a gruff grunt. Now, no need to be hasty here. I spoke with Lyra as he gave me your names and potential candidates. So what? You were just scouting earlier? Precisely. She normally wouldn't give me the time of day for trying to poach her wrestlers, but seeming eager for the two of you to move on to a bigger opportunity. Then what was all that shit Lyra was talking about earlier? Truman steps back, standing slightly in front of me while maintaining eye contact with the masked bodyguard. So what? You want us to just get out there and have sex in front of a big crowd? Yes and no. As I explained, it's not too far from your current routine. You will still be participating in a wrestling match, both of you. You two seem to have a great chemistry together already, so it's a natural fit. He looks at Trimmer. You was your panic for some except unquestionable brute strength. Theo then turns to me. And you have a wide repertoire of ways to get safely steamrolled by a Trimmer here. I know a skilled jobber when I see one. It is my honest opinion that the two of you possess what it takes to do very well in the Midnight League. And it should go without saying. You will certainly be making much more per match than at that two-bit operation Lyra ones. I can't help but feel the fence at the jab. Look, she tries her best to look out for us. Lyra gave you an ultimatum tonight, did she not? Drop Tremor here or leave. I can see Tremor's dejected look at that remark. She's running business, so am I. Right now I'm looking to expand our organization. Here, consider this an offer letter for tryouts. Theo snaps his finger and the masked lion produces 2 slips of paper and hands them to his. I unfold the slip and began to read. Wait, this can't be right. Wait. This much? Is this for real? 200,000 per year? I can't believe it. This guy appears out of nowhere. He's offering this insane salary for me to get crushed and fucked by the guy I have a crush on. What fucking sort of fever dream am I in right now? I look over the Trimmer. He seems to be just as stupefied by the situation as I am. Eli, what the hell? This isn't some joke, right? He gulps. I don't think so. Theo clears his throat as he grasps for words that attempt to bring us back to the present. This is, of course, an offer that is being made on the condition of a trial performance. You'll be required to wrestle each other first in a promotional match. We need to ensure the two of you are up to the task before moving forward. Theo looks between us, awaiting our reaction. I'm not sure. Wrestling is one thing, but he gives me a concerned look. Are you really okay going through with something like this? This is all moving pretty quick. I don't want to, make things weird between us. We ought to just make some sort of breakthrough here. I take a few moments to really think. While Trimmer isn't entirely wrong about how weird all this has been, why shouldn't we at least try? So I don't want I don't want to get flattened by a huge, sweaty dog, then get wailed by him in front of a massive crowd that cheer him on. Of course, by a guy who knows how much you fucking love being under his huge body. Am I prepared to get wrestled fucked by the mouth of a man who is incredibly hot and is afraid to remind me at every given opportunity? Trimmer. I'm practically shaking at this point. Let's fucking do this. This sucked. Yeah, let's fucking accept this offer. Why the hell shouldn't we? Well, look, what you said is right. We were out there in the ring and you're destroying me with that stupidly huge ass of yours. It's all I can do to hide how much I'm loving it. Truman looks a bit dumbfounded. He can act and bails out all he wants, but he can't hide his wagging tail. Why not let ourselves enjoy it for once? Are you entirely sure? I don't think I've ever been more sure than I am right now. He nods. Okay, if you're ready for it, then so am I. We both turn back to Theo. Count me in. Me too. The black cat clasps his hands together and grins wide. Excellent news, gentlemen. Just wonderful. I've already taken the liberty of collecting your contact information from Lira, so we will be in touch soon to go over the particulars. I'm grateful to you both for hearing me out this evening. Theo bows dramatically as the lion opens the door for him to step back inside. Ta-ta, you two. Sorry for interrupting you. We'll let the two of you enjoy the rest of your evening. Oh, and one more thing. Fang hands out both a business card. Fang hands us both a business card. It's gorgeous in gold lettering and filigree around the edges. Why is this guy so extra? If you need anything for your mats, feel free to reach out. I look forward to the next time we see each other. The line will enter on his side of the vehicle as Theo rolls his window up. And just as suddenly as it had appeared, the limousine disappears into the night. Drew and I are right back where we left off. Speechless, confused, and a bit tipsy. It's going to take some time to really process any of this. Look at the tremor. Neither one of us seems to believe that we just went through was real. Such a wide gamut of emotions in such a short amount of time. And now I'm just left with confusion. Well, where do we go from here? Truman still looks shell-shocked. He shrugs. No fucking clue. Did you want to head back inside, I guess? Look back at the bar. I see Arlo peeking his head out from the heavy door. He's probably just checking in on the two of us. I forgot that it was too long ago that I stormed out in a hurry. I think I've got a better idea. I wrapped my arms around Tremors, taking him by surprise. How about you and me head back to my place for now? Maybe we can get some practice in for this midnight lead now that we know what we're up against. He shoots me a confused look. Wait, like wrestling practice? Isn't it a bit late for that? I thought. I sigh. No, dumbass. It takes a second for him to process my court invitation. Yeah, let's practice. His tail raps into me. His tail traps into me. Every part of this man is big and clumsy. I can't help but laugh about it. I sent a wave back to Arlo, giving him the all clear. We start walking on and on towards my apartment. I definitely owe Arlo one. Are your friends back there going to be alright? I told them to fuck off when I chase you out, so I don't really care. It's just a gentleman. Oh, shut up. He pulls me in for a playful hairlock, and for once I don't have to act like I hate being toyed with by him. Most of the night from there is a bit of a blur. The headlights include some more conversation about our concealed feelings for each other, and of course, he made out a lot. Turns out he's a sloppy kisser. Truman and I are sitting in the locker room for the Clawstar Wrestling League, waiting for our trial match. 2 weeks since we took Theo up on his offer. It's hard to believe that we're actually here. It feels unreal to even think about. I never imagined myself actually making it to the big leagues. Of course I have dreamed about it, but getting here under these circumstances. I shake my head and look over the trimmer. He seems a bit more reserved before the match than usual. His typical pre-game pre-game ritual of taunting about how he's going to squash me flat in the ring isn't needed now that we've dropped our facades. It's more of an implicit agreement at this point. I've been spending more and more time with Trimmer over these past 2 weeks, both in and out of the ring. Getting to know him more as a person, less as the idiot who is making my life difficult, has been a nice change of pace. We've also been going over some fundamental concepts, things Trimmer tends to neglect in the ring. He's actually been receptive to feedback I've been given for once. And of course, we've been trying to figure out how we're going to approach this new set of rules for the Midnight League. The main point both of us have been stressing about is a post-match ceremony. Having sex in front of an audience is a big change from our previous gigs, but what Theo told us that night still stuck with me. Getting manhandled and grinded on by a huge half-naked dude isn't too far off from just fucking each other, right? Having spectators for the deed though. I hear them even now from back here. There's a huge crowd out there tonight, all excited to see straight men grope and fuck each other. I'm trying my best to maintain my composure, but I can't help but feel anxious about the whole situation. Tim looks over to me, sitting on the bench. He makes his way over and passes me on the shoulder. His rough paw slaps me hard enough to make me snap out of it. Hey yourself. You're not getting cold feet, are you? You can still back out if you're not feeling up to this. Hearing him express concern with someone other than himself is weird. Nice, but weird. Not a chance. This is all just a lot to take in at once. I've done this so many times, right? So as far as I'm concerned, it should just be another Friday night. You don't sound entirely convinced, you know. Well, fine, really. I got you here with me. So, I know that if we stick to our usual routine, we'll be just fine. Swimming beans and gives me another rough pat on the back. Ow. That's what I like to hear. Don't be surprised if I bust out a few new moves, though. I've been waiting to get my hands on you like this for a while. You just have a gig for me to get away with it now, huh? He gives me a big, toothy grin. That's a little concerning, but in a fun way. What does this big lug have in store for me? In that case, I'll try to follow your lead. I can take anything you throw in my way. I don't doubt it. You're always pretty eager to get flattened. Remember though, this time I get to fuck you at the end of the match. How could I forget? I'd be lying if I said that wasn't part of the reason I agreed to this. He waffles my head for it, and I slap his massive paw away. Yeah, you know I love getting crushed by your huge ass anyways, so we both get to have some fun out there. The big dog flexes his massive biceps and gives me a confident but reassuring look. Hell yeah. What a dumbass. Can't help but smile along with him, seeing that goofy grin. Any trace of worry I have is now gone. I feel comforted now that Trimmer is watching out for me. From around the corner, we hear Theo's familiar voice call to us. Glad to see that the two of you are all fired up. He mounts a corner of the grill as the black cat is dressed in yet another fine suit. This one's a deep red and black. I bet he has one for each day of the week. So I'm ready to get out there and give them all a show they won't forget. A proper fist agreement. Yeah, we've been busting our asses getting ready for the night. Theo clasps his hands together and gives us a pleased grin. Good. I'm glad to see you two gentlemen so eager to get out there, but remember, he lowers his glasses a bit. I can see his eyes narrow over the rims. His tone says to that of a seasoned businessman. I'm much impressed upon you both how important tonight's events will be, both for you and for me. There's a lot of money on the line with promotional events like this, so I want the two of you out there giving it your all. Nothing to worry about, boss. We've been working on our routine and I know the crowd's gonna eat it up. Theo chuckles, content with Trimmer's response. I'm delighted to see the two of you approaching this with such enthusiasm. No need to hold back when you get to the main event either. Our patrons will be expecting to see you get wild. Well, we've been practicing that part as well. I shoot a sly glance at Trimmer as his eyes widen. Looked like my remark caught him off guard. Well, yeah, of course. We're well past the point of being silent gentlemen. Give these people a bill once, and I have no doubt they will fall in love with you. You can count on it. Trimmer laughs loudly and scoots me into a silent headlock, squeezing tight. I try in vain to push him off before they will clasp his hands to grab our attention. Alright, save it for the ring, you two. You're up soon, so I want you both to be on standby. The announcer will call your names one by one, then it's show time. Are you ready? Trimmer releases my neck from his grip, glad to know he's already fired up. You both nod, Theo. Good, I wish you two the best of luck. The cat begins to exit, but turns around for a last remark. And don't forget to have some fun. With that, his tail switches and he is gone from our sight. A seven-faced Trimmer, we're both wearing the same big idiotic grin. It's strange. To think that this guy was one of the main sources of stress in my life just 2 weeks ago. Now it's hard for me to even imagine where I'd be without him. Getting flattened every Friday night used to be something I dreaded, but now that we don't have to act like we're not enjoying ourselves, who knows? We might just be able to pull this thing off. We have to. You know what? Fuck that. We are going to pull this off. There's no way either of us are going to let this opportunity slip by. A voice rings over the intercom while I'm psyching myself off. Attention, our next match will be starting soon. We have a special treat in store for you all. 2 new wrestlers making their debut in the Midnight League. I guess that's our cue. Trimmer nods and reaches out his hand for a fist bump. Let's give him hell. You bump fists and head towards the stage. First up, weighing in at 170 pounds, 5'7". He's a kid with a can-do attitude, fast as a flash, and stings like a bee. It's Elijah the Comet. I take a deep breath. As my name is announced, I step out from the backstage and head down the walkway. The Comet, huh? That's new. I like it. I don't get a chance to ponder it long, as the cheering from the crowd quickly overpowers my thoughts. The stadium is packed. Considering this is such an obscure wrestling league, I'm astounded by the sheer size of the crowd. The presence in the air is immense. I arrive at the ring and hop the ring with a bit of flair. I need to make a good impression here. I try to get a good warm-up in while I'm pumping up the crowd. A few cheers and fist pumps for the crowd while I get a feel for the ring. During this act, I lay against the ropes to get a feel for their attention. I want to make sure I know what I'm working with here. These things aren't just something you can bounce off of without knowing what you're doing. After I'm satisfied with my initial check of the ring, I head to my corner and face the entrance. Let's see how Trimmer fares towards this crowd. And his opponent tonight, coming in at a monstrous 530 pounds, a towering 6'6" of pale Leonberger. The terrible Titan himself, Trimmer! The crowd erupts and cheers. They don't hide who they're really here to see in this match. Who can blame them, though? I watch as Trimmer steps out onto the walkway stretched to the ring. He's a natural at this. Of course, I've never seen someone so sure of himself. While our old promotion didn't have anything nearly as elaborate, Trimmer acts like he does this every single night. Cheering, hollering, fist pumping and shouting, the audience is in love for the get-go. Trimmer makes his way up to the edge of the ring and presses the ropes down to step over for entry. The bigger wrestler stops in the center of the ring and takes a good look around. He sizes up the crowd. It's time for his signature move. Trimmer crosses his arms and slowly starts to bend his knees. Here it comes. With a sudden burst of speed, he jumps up and throws his hand in the air, stomping down on the mat with tremendous force. I can feel the reverberations as he lands. Even the ropes are shaking from the impact. The sound of the crash is loud enough to cut over the thunderous noise of the crowd. We lock eyes. His smug grin has now shifted to his face, to his game face. We're in our element now. He walks backwards to the opposing corner, giving the crowd a weakened point before slumping back against the turnbuckle. I'm not going to let the immense drone of applause distract me. Right now it's just me and Trimmer. We've got a job to do. He waits short stack. It's hard to hear him, but just loud enough. Show me what you got. I push myself up from the corner. I hear the bell. Trimmer does the same while rolling his arms, walking towards me. He meet in the center of the ring, a typical stare down at the start of the match. Trimmer towers over me with a devil's grin on his face, his arms rest crossing his master's chest. There's still some time you want to back out, you know? Otherwise you're my plaything until that bell rings again. Still the same smug Trimmer. I can't help but smirk as I retort. You're going to have to earn it, big guy. I'm not going down without a fight. Wouldn't want to be too easy for you. Now I would. You ready? Short stack. It's hard to hear him, but just loud enough. Tell me what you got. I push myself up from the corner as I hear the bell. Trimmer does the same by rolling his arms, walking up towards me. We meet in the center of the ring, our typical stare down at the start of the match. Trimmer towers over me with a devil's grin on his face, his arms was crossing his massive chest. There's still some time you want to back out, you know. Otherwise, you're my plaything until that bell rings again. Still the same smug Trimmer. I can't help but smirk as I retort. You're going to have to earn it, big guy. I'm not going down without a fight. Wouldn't want it to be too easy for you, now would I? He chuckles. In that case. Trimmer wins back for a big blow. Looks like we're getting started now. He over-exaggerates the pull, giving me enough time to duck under a big swing, slow and powerful. Now's my chance to show him that I'm not going to be the pushover that he's used to. We got to give this crowd a good show. I dodge behind him as he swings, and allow a swift kick to the side as he's turning back around. My foot is met with a thick mass of muscle. I doubt that I would be able to leave a bruise on this big beast if I was using my full effort. Not bad. Youth dog shrugs it off. Did he even feel that? He turns to face me and I stand in anticipation for his next move. Tuna lunges forward, both hands out reach. He's trying to lock me up in a hold. There's no way I'm winning a test of strength against this brute. I try to think fast, spot an opening there underneath him. I'm able to take advantage of our size difference by sliding between his legs and as he rushes forward. In one swift motion, I slip past him and dart towards the ropes. I make contact with bound off the ropes, picking up speed. Trimmer turns back around just in time for me to launch myself at him, and then I drop kick to set a mass with a good amount of momentum behind me. Both feet find their mark and press off with both legs for a clean recovery. And then with a bit of flair and shoot him a smirk. I know he felt that one. I return to my ready stance as Trimmer tries to catch his balance. He looks at me with an impressed grin. Looks like the little jobber has been holding back on me this whole time, huh? You afraid I'll be the one fucking you at the end of this match? Trimmer lets out a hearty laugh. Not a chance, but it's going to make crushing you that much more satisfying. He steps towards me with his chest held out. I back up to keep a good distance between us, but he starts as soon as he's in the center of the ring. I circle around him slowly, waiting for his next move, but he seems content holding his position for now. I can't keep on the defensive like this for much longer. You're not getting tired already, are you? He smirks. Someone's feeling cocky tonight. You must really want to get pounded. I'm not even warmed up yet, twerp. Before I can retort, Trent charges at me and gives a surprising amount of speed. He holds a stiff arm out to his side, telegraphing a huge clothesline. Here's my chance to counter. Well, a split second to add, I drop to the mat right before the blow lands. I lose the Giant's own momentum against him and strip his legs and trip him up. Some maneuvers enough to catch him off guard, and he falls to the mat face first with a thundering crash. I swing back to my feet and take position in the middle of the ring. The audience roars in approval. It feels weird to have him on my side for once. That sounds almost overwhelming. It's starting to sink in just how many people are here in the arena, but I try to shake it off. I can't get distracted now. Focus, we're still just getting started. Troy slowly gets back up to his feet, laughing. Ha ha, you little shit. You were this girl all along, weren't you? And that were a guess you had in you. His toothy grin turns devious. Well, I hope you've had your fun because now it's my turn. He turns at me again, but I'm able to duck under at one pass with a little effort. Why is he going for the same move twice in a row? Well, if it worked the first time, I'll try to keep using my speed to keep him off balance. I would bound off the ropes, and as I shift directions, I see that Triple has done the same. He wasn't aiming for me. Wait, a feint? Oh, shit. It's too late to stop this momentum. The bigger wrestler closer to distance, and now whatever means counterattack I had planned has gone out the window. Triple smashes his massive body into me at full speed. I impact against his solid slab of beef and go tumbling down to the mat. He doesn't let up. The mountain of muscle and fur comes crashing down on top of me, and a powerful full body press. His massive frame completely envelops me. Ugh. He walks back to his feet while I lay trying to catch my breath. It takes me a few seconds to get back to my senses, so looking up to see that same smug grin looking back down to me. He looks so pleased with himself. Ready to have some fun, bud? Before I can respond, a massive power reaches down to pull me back to my feet. Triple is able to pick me up effortlessly. I start to find my footing, but the big dog doesn't release his grip. Instead, I feel him winding up for his next move. He pulls me back with his brutal strength, one hand pushing on my back. With one forceful shove, he sends me running into a corner, and a classic Irish whip. I turn and slam into the turnbuckles, hearing the audience jeer as I make contact. It stings, but I catch myself on the ropes to either side. I look up, Trimmer is already barreling towards me as I grip the ropes to brace for impact. In an instant, he spins just before impact to ram his massive back into me. The unmitigated force of his body slamming into me squeezes out the air in my lungs. The spectators cheers as he crashes into me, and Trimmer takes his sweet time to let me feel just how huge he really is. The other dog keeps me pinned in the corner, slowly grinding his massive body onto my aching torso, doing a right back there Pete squeak. Not too heavy for you. I go as I try to push off the massive poop, but he's not buzzing. Nowhere in hell I'm going to be able to shove him off me. That's what I thought. You're just having a good old time, aren't you? What he's getting at now, Trimmer slowly starts to rock his hips against my quads. Oh shit. It dawns on me, I'm fucking rock hard. My ball is pressed directly into Trimmer's right backside. Fuck, he noticed it before I did again. I feel his massive ass slowly and deliberately bearing down me. Oh fuck. I stifle a moan as he moves teasingly back and forth. So this is your new move? The master dog looks back over his shoulder, leaning further back into me. Oh, this? This is just a goof. He sounds so satisfied, so smug. Trimmer's using his full weight to grind against me, so delighted by how much I'm enjoying the sensation. Looks like I gotta show this little jobber his place. Huh? He chuckles, clearly enjoying himself. The crowd's eating it up. Not you chatting now, or you pup. I try to retort, but I'm lost of words. My focus fainting as he continues to toward me. Trimmer finally eases his full weight off my body, but he still keeps me firmly wedged behind him in the corner. You gotta want to hang tight for this next bit. He pulls his hips forward and suddenly slams his backside into my torso. Ugh. After the blow, Trimmer steps away from the turnbuckles, leaving me to sunk down my ass. I glance at the ropes on the other side of me to try to brace myself. I'm still a bit dazed, but I can see him standing there in the center of the ring. Arms popping, boasting, showboating as always. Hard to deny how skilled he is at getting the crowd riled up. They're eating out the palm of his hand. Then there's me, still planted firmly in the corner, catching my breath, still pitching a massive tent. I might feel embarrassed if I could actually feel anything right now. I lock my eyes with Trimmer, his grin as wide as ever. He slowly starts making his way over to me. The huge dog takes his sweet time as he saunters towards me, reveling in the roar of the crowd. Oh fuck. What's with that look in his eyes? Where's he playing next? Try to get to my feet, but my body is not cooperating. By the time I can get my last movement to even attempt to stand up, Trimmer towers over me. I go as I step back up to him. There's that evil grin of his. Without a word, he makes a swift turn, and I am now face to face with his backside. He makes sure I have plenty of time to appreciate all of his glory before. Oh shit. Fuck. His massive ass presses into my face, trying my muzzle between two hefty cheeks. I can feel his entire body pressing to me as he slowly starts to grind down, wedging me further in. The sensation is overwhelming. His scent fills my snout and completely takes over all my other senses. I'm overwhelmed by the smell of sweat, only barely masked by the fragrance of cheap body wash. My arms struggle as I push against his firm ass cheeks, but to no avail. I might as well be trying to move a mountain. He continues to move his hips slowly and deliberately. I feel my dick leaking like a faucet. I swear I'll probably blow my load right now if I weren't putting all my effort into staying conscious. Damn it, I shouldn't be enjoying any of this. Why does Trimmer know just the right moves for me? It takes every bit of focus I have just to endure the immense pressure. He's taking great pleasure rubbing his wheel all over my face. I just know I'm going to smell him on my muscle for weeks after this. After what feels like a short eternity, Trimmer seems satisfied with my humiliation. He relents, standing back up to the cheers of the crowd. I wildly gasp for a breath of fresh air, and Trimmer turns back around to loom over me, pleased with his work. How about we wrap this up? The bigger wrestler grabs me by my scruff and lifts me into the air. I'm disoriented by the sudden movement, but I quickly realize that I've been turned upside down. Trimmer has pulled me in close, belly to belly, arms around my torso while he walks back to the center of the ring. My face is wedged between his legs, and I can feel his hard rock rub up against my snout. This is it, his big finisher, the earthquake. My legs stand vertically as I cling to his massive body. I try to brace myself. This one's gonna hurt. I notice he's walking slower than usual, talking up the crowd. That's unexpected. Trimmer's giving me a chance to adjust myself, and looks like I'm ready forward with him. With a few myself in position I'm ready, I give Trimmer a subtle squeeze on the thigh to let him know. Time slows down for me as Trimmer leaps off the ground. The two of us are now airborne. In that sudden burst of moment, I feel gravity start to sift all around me as we tip forward. We're falling, and in an instant his massive body slams down on top of me. Our bodies crash onto the mat with a massive thud. I'm completely flattened under his mask, once again breathless, pinned by the giant dog's body. Trimmer lays there on top of me, ready for the count. Despite being smothered by a warm quash, I can still hear the crowd as they chant in unison with the announcer. 1, 2, 3. The audience erupts a deafening cheer. Trimmer pushes himself up to sit on his knees to bask in their adoration, while my head remains trapped underneath his hefty crotch. My body is bruised and battered, but I'm in heaven right now. My snout is pressed up underneath his balls. Trimmer lets me enjoy the moment, panting heavily and slowly, teasing me by swaying his hips. He stands up, raising a fist in victory for the crowd before turning back down to look at me. I squint up to see that dumb look on his face, so proud of himself for squashing the jobber. God, what a jerk. I can't help but smile back up at him. Looks like you're enjoying yourself down there, huh? He chuckles. So it's not over yet, though. Ready for round two? Oh, fuck. He's right. Oh, fuck. Trimmer is quick to this road. He lets his trunks fall down onto my snout as he towers over me. They're drenched in sweat, rich with his sweat. How about you hang on to those for me for the next part? He stands fully erect. I have a front row seat to the spectacle. Trimmer reaches down to pull me up, and in one swift motion yanks my trunks down around my ankles. We're both now exposed to this massive crowd, lost in their cheers and applause. The two of us are walk hard. Troy gives my walk a firm squeeze and slowly strokes the staff. My legs tremble as I struggle to maintain my footing. His powder is so warm. Fuck. It's time for me to claim my prize. You ready? I nod, reaching out to feel Trimmer's dick. He's so thick, I can barely wrap my palm on it. I swear I can feel his pulse as I pump his walk. Good. Now hang on. This one's gonna be a little tricky. He spins me around and my back is now pressed into his chest. Trimmer hunches down. His massive arms reach up between my legs. It all happens so fast before I can make sense of what she's doing. I'm hauled back up in the air. His arms press my legs up and weave behind my arms to push them forward. His parasol to press down on my head. He's managed to trap both my arms and legs into a locked position, and he's got me right where he wants me. The big dog manages to hold me quite firmly, strangely comforting. Now in his grasp, I'm dangling just above his throbbing rock. He sees my hole with the tip of his dick. I whine softly as I feel him begin to press in. And I feel each inch as he slowly lowers me onto his rock. As I feel his girl push in, I wave with Theo's tip to prepare myself before the match. His wrestling trunks are still draped over my snout, muffling the gas I let out as Trimmer reaches the base. Feels good, huh? Still smug even now. He's not wrong though. Fuck. Trimmer slowly starts to lift me back up, then back down, all while walking his hips in rhythm. Damn, he's using the hold to make his push that much more powerful. Trimmer's putting his entire body into this. It still feels like he is. I can feel my walk leak with his thrust. He starts to build up speed, so a gasp turns to loud moans as he pumps away. My arms roll back as he picks up momentum. I'm losing myself to the sensation of each powerful thrust. My body bounces from the force of the pounding. My locked limbs and hanging balls bob up and down in time with Trimmer's hips. My dick jerks with each motion, which sprays my leaking all around the center of the ring. Oh fuck, he's so big. I feel every inch of his rock stretch me a little more with each thrust. I barely keep myself together. I'm ready to blow at any moment. I can tell Trimmer is getting close too. His breath grows heavy. His growls deepen in pitch. His muscles tense. His pace becomes frenzied. Trimmer's pressure is mounting and he's reaching for a climax. Good. Give me everything you got. He leans in, grunting and snarling in my ear. Yeah, fuck. With one final powerful slam, he sets the full length into me. I can feel each rock pulse as he unloads. I can't hold back any longer. With a moan, I shoot several white ropes across the mat. Fuck. There's so much, my vision starts to blur. I swear I can see stars as I empty my balls. Trimmer pants heavily in my ear, still gripping me tightly. The crowd is rooting and hollering as we achieve our climax. I can feel myself dripping, and Trimmer slowly pulls up. We are both sweating and panting desperately for air as the audience roars. I feel Trimmer releasing me from his grasp. Oh shit. I can barely feel my legs right now. I take you like that, new move. He chuckles through heavy breaths. But he doesn't set me down. He shifts me around once more. I now draped over his shoulder. Trimmer is making it known that I'm his prize and that he's probably showing off his trophy. I dangle in his grasp as he gives his final cheers to Owens. I have no energy left to resist, but there's an odd comfort in his grasp. Nice work out there. You too, jerk. That's all I can muster right now, he chuckles. He exits the ring and heads up the walkway with me still over his shoulder. I'm not sure how to feel about being carried away by this brute, but I'm starting to realize I could get used to this. When we exit the stage and spot Theo sporting a wide pleased grin, I get the feeling I'll get the opportunity. So that was Clawstar Wrestling. So there's a lot of a graphic and explicit stuff in this game, but despite all that, I really like it. I like that this is a wrestling themed VN. And not that many of them in the whole furry VN genre. So this is just like Professor Wrestling, like with WWE and Impact AEW and all those promotions, which you got wrestlers whose job it is to make the other wrestler look good. So Elijah, he's a jobber. His job is to make sure the bigger, stronger guy that the audience cheers for and expects to win, his job is to make sure Trimmer looks good. And they got to do, and each one of them have to do their part to make sure everything goes smoothly with no one getting injured. And Trimmer, he's not exactly the most careful person. And the reason why, because he can easily hurt people. He can easily hurt himself. And that's the big reason why all the other wrestlers in their previous organization, they want to work with him because he's dangerous. And because of that, Elijah was always the one who had to wrestle him. And Elijah did his best to make sure the match goes smoothly without anybody getting hurt. And Trimmer was very rude towards Elijah. Despite him having feelings for Elijah, he put up a facade, this bravado, this macho bravado facade, acting tough and just being arrogant. And he wasn't brave enough to let Elijah know his true feelings for him. So while he was playing up that facade, he would often do some sexual things to him in the ring, like rubbing him with his ass and stuff like that, because Trimmer knew Elijah liked it. That was basically his way of being nice to him while still having that facade, that arrogant, nasty facade he still had. So, with the blunt talk Leroy gave both of them, that's when the two of them really began to. That's when their hostility for each other began to thaw. And in the bar, Trimmer was clearly sad, even though he was around with his friends in the bar around the table. He's clearly sad, and he went to talk to Elijah, who was sitting nearby, and Trimmer's drunk friends got to Elijah, and they and they were troublesome. So Elijah was able to walk out, to storm out of the bar, but Elijah followed him, and they had talk about their true feelings for each other, and that Trimmer apologized for the way he was, and that he wasn't brave enough to tell Elijah his true feelings for him. So that way, I'm really happy that these two buried the hatchet and they're getting along to a point they're even staying together in Elijah's apartment. Now, with them being accepted to this new wrestling organization, and with Theo being satisfied with their performance, each of them will be making $200,000 now, so they'll be set for the future. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to move to a much better place, some more luxurious or better, anyway. So everything ended up great for both of them. So that's all. You can download this game and play it for yourself. I'll have all the information for the game listed in the description box, so that you can download the game yourself and play it. Because a lot of the stuff in this game I had to censor, so you want to see the explicit stuff, you can see it for yourself by downloading the game. You can also support the creator. I forgot whether he had Patreon or not, but wherever he has, if he has at all, if he has a Patreon or a Ko-fi, I'll post it so you can at least donate to him as thanks for his work in this VN. So there's also a side story. There's a little side story option there you can click on to play for yourself. I'm not going to because it's way too explicit, but you can also play the side stories there for this game. It also deals with wrestling. So thanks very much for watching. Bye.